You know what it is? It's kind of like seeing too many movies and cartoons when you're a little kid. Oh, you just turn a wheel and it just turns like a car.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, no, that's not how that works, but whatever.
Last time, Daniel Wotring, an experienced pilot and instructor and the co-host here at Airspeed and Altitude, strapped himself into the air coupe to answer a burning question. What is it like for a conventionally trained pilot to fly an airplane without rudder pedals? And with that, he put the air coupe through its paces. Turns out the stall-proof airplane actually does stall. But despite its quirks, the air coupe demonstrated itself to be a unique and fun little airplane. On this episode, I get to fly it from the right seat, and 3 other very seasoned pilots try their hand at what Wolfgang Longovisha of stick and rudder fame dubbed the modern safety airplane. But is it though?
Well, the bloody ass scrap!
Freaking hilarious.
I'm having a hard time not laughing until it scares the snot out of me. It's your airplane.
Hi, my airplane.
Sorry to stick you in that seat. I just...
Oh, that's fine.
Welcome back to our channel. On this episode, I get to fly it from the right seat.
You have to hit this to push it.
Yeah, so it's a vernier throttle. You can push in or you can twist the throttle clockwise for more throttle, counterclockwise.
Got it.
On the ground, it tracks pretty good.
I mean, it should. It drives like a freaking car. I mean, I can see from the ground what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why it's counter to what you learn in a conventional airplane.
And I really think everything that is wrong with it isn't wrong with the airplane, it's wrong with me. Like,
No, totally.
like this would be a fun airplane to have, just to stick pilots in and go fly it, tell me what you think.
Right.
Let's take a quick moment to talk about the mission of our channel. Daniel is a very accomplished and respected pilot whose knowledge, skill, and type ratings open him up to many unique aviation experiences. I'm a relatively inexperienced private pilot who is eager to learn and enrich myself in all things aviation. I work in the entertainment industry, and my passion for storytelling rivals my passion for aviation. So we join forces to tell aviation stories. But most of all, we're here to just have fun. Now back to the episode.
And I'm just going to drive it down the runway.
You got it.
All right, here we go. There's 2-4 and full power coming.
About 60 miles an hour, bring the nose up a little bit.
Still feels like a car, but it's not.
Like I'm looking for the rudder.
Right? Winds have calmed down a little bit, so got that going for us.
Oh my God, what a trip. It's like, where's my rudder?
Right? I can feel that moment of, what do I do now?
Oh my God, what a fucking trip. It's like a go-kart.
Right.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you just like turn the damn thing.
At about 80, 90 miles an hour. I have a feeling the airspeed indicator's off on this airplane.
Yeah, probably.
Only because I was, flying with the Stearman at 100 miles an hour, and I don't think the Stearman was doing 100 miles an hour.
Right? Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's those thermals.
I'm looking for a rudder to correct the yaw. You just, you're right, you just gotta let it yaw.
We'll make our turn here, just keep away
keep it
from the
over the college,
colleges,
yep.
yeah.
It's hard to explain to a non-pilot or a non-air coupe flying pilot how strange this feels.
But yeah, you can see how it gets into that.
Yeah.
It starts to,
I'm feeling my ass and I'm trying to correct it, and it's just like, okay, whatever, we're just gonna do what we do.
yeah, it gets this carpets right there. You're gonna need it because it's a Continental and they tend to like the ice.
The throttle setup, coupled with the fact that I've had almost no right seat time at this point, makes things a little bit more challenging.
Alright, what do we want, about 2,000?
Yeah, you could probably start working yourself to base here. I would hold 2,000 until we get ourselves to a, relatively to a glide slope area, on the glide slope. We're gonna probably find ourselves relatively low here.
Okay. You're not kidding, likes to drop like a f***ing rig.
I feel like I should have an fuel pressure gauge because it's a low wing airplane, but the way the fuel system's set, it actually is a gravity feed. Air coupe, turn to final for Q4 cable. But come on back on power a little bit. About 1,500 RPM, just unwind it a little bit. Goes up a little, we'll just slow her down to about 90-ish. Just gonna unwind a little bit on throttle for you. Take a deep breath and relax as much as you can. And go ahead and start coming all the way back on throttle. Feel how it's just yawing here.
I know.
It's weird as hell. Keep coming on down, a little bit lower. Take a deep breath. Repeat after me, I'm not a loser. Oh, easy.
There it is, there it is.
Power all the way back. Yeah, it makes you want to over-control it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's really something.
It's weird. Now you have to steer it down the runway.
Going, yeah?
If you want to.
Yep.
Now it's definitely got my attention.
We're good on speed. You can come unstuck anytime you want.
In the air, it's an airplane for the most part, but close to the ground, it gets a little spooky.
Air Coupe is turning left cross 124 cable.
What a trip
Yeah.
and a half.
And you see, we're getting in this little thermal. Went through that thermal, you just see that nose just sliding.
Yeah, I know, just sliding
Keep
right
it coming
left.
right around.
Yep.
So the ailerons go up more than they go down.
Yeah.
Aerodynamically, it's creating
Yeah.
less adverse yaw, so the rudder doesn't have to work as hard.
Right.
I mean, if you wanted to go out of the pattern and just fly it a little bit, you're welcome to it. It's just, I think sporty. It drives around just fine.
Well, yeah, why don't we take it out of the pattern just a little bit?
Hey, cable traffic, Air Coupe is going to cross over midfield to the north. We're currently climbing out of 2,000 to 100. If you'll climb out.
My trim. Just roll it to the right.
And the trim is relatively unresponsive.
Okay.
Kind of not bad.
Oh, here we
not
go.
Good.
Oh, we got something coming now.
Might have to find one of those thermals we've been fighting.
All right. Okay, circle a little bit, do a little
Go
climb
for
there.
it. Yep. Oh, keep an eye out for traffic while you're concentrating on the airplane.
Alrighty. Yeah, the other thing too, I don't really fly right seat hardly at all, so.
Right, yeah, I should have swapped seats on you.
That's okay. I mean, it's.
But I'm uncomfortable in the airplane myself. Go ahead, give me a steep turn to the left. All right. You can see it whips right into it.
Yeah.
No problem. Now go to the right. Oops, sorry, let me get my knee out of the way.
That's alright. Got no problem coming around.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Slight concussion. That's all right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's expected. Canopy.
I mean, on a calm day, I think this thing would be kind of a pussycat, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's kind of an interesting day, so.
I really want to go fly it on a calm day now.
I know, right? Well, I'll have to come back and go play a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
We will definitely be back in the Air Coupe for part 3.
My controls for a second.
Your controls, sir.
Watch the ailerons out here. See?
Yeah.
I'm not even going full turn. And you can see that the ailerons are pretty sporty.
Yeah.
Also, watch the ball as we do this. It's not terrible.
It's like kind of staying centered.
Yeah, it's like a second or third lesson student.
Well, so my take on it is it's the goofiest thing I've ever flown, but I'm happy to be flying it because of the own personal family history. It's pretty cool. I mean, you're right about the visibility. It's got great viz.
Yeah, it's kind of cool looking back and looking through those twin tails.
Yeah, I mean, like, what did the dude say? It's a poor man's P-38.
Well, what do you say we try to land this thing again?
All right, sounds good.
And cable traffic 63 Foxtrot is left base turning final for 2-4 here at cable. All right, I am off the brake.
All right, I'm off the brake as well.
This is your first time flying with a vernier throttle too, so that's kind of jacked up.
Yeah.
Just bring it back to like, I am able to bring it almost to idle here. Just relax, you got this, boss. You got this as much as either of us are gonna get it.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Comes down like a boat anchor, doesn't it?
A little bit.
It's so weird landing in a crab. Power all the way back, just keep driving it down lower. There you go, nice and easy. Hold that attitude there, let her just pay off. Now drive it. Off the brake.
Okay, I wasn't that mad at that. For my second time from the right seat.
Yeah. Thinking we might get some gas in it and make one of the other guys go fly it.
I like this idea.
After a very thorough briefing, our squadron of Air Coupe test pilots were poised and ready to strap themselves into this strange flying machine. First up is Nick.
Off the brakes. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Clear?
You can't help but giggle once that engine catches.
He's an Air Force pilot. He uses the feet anyway. We're good.
Oh, man.
And no one can resist driving the airplane around. It's actually a decent little car.
This is weird. This is very weird. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I can't get over this thing. It's not an airplane. It's a toy. Cable traffic, Scare Coupe 63 Fox, taking runway 24 for left closed. Cable.
Nick is a career pilot who flies airplanes that are the envy of many in general aviation. But can he conquer the Air Coupe? What will his feet do? Let's find out. Game face on, intense focus, holding centerline like a champ, and he makes it look easy.
Cable traffic, Silver Air Coupe, excuse me, White Air Coupe is taking left crosswind runway 24. Cable. Oh, that's so weird!
Let's see how he can stick it. He's got to be better at landing this than I am. And he is. Nice job, Nick.
Oh my gosh.
That is so weird!
That's so weird. You're like, I'm taxiing out, just dying. It's hysterical, man. And then I'm like coming over short final. I'm like, oh, what do I do? I'm not gonna make this. You're gonna have fun. You got it, babe.
You are my husband, and you're coming with me. Ah! There's no pedals! I don't like it.
The hardest thing about it is when it drops a wing or something like that, once you're getting it into ground effect, just be patient for it, and it's going to be easy to overreact. If you want to take it outside the traffic pattern, you got plenty of gas.
Okay.
Take your time.
Initial thoughts before you start.
I've never done this before.
Never flown a plane. I want to fly one.
It's my first day up and land.
You picked the perfect airplane.
I mean, at least it's a
All
nice
you have
day.
to use are your hands.
Okay. I can do that.
Got it.
Or
You're
my
up.
feet, right? I don't like this.
Now it's Jenny's turn. It's cool to see the full deflection of the aileron as she turns the airplane 180 degrees on the ground. I don't think my Jeep even has that turn radius. Jenny's flight was truly the highlight of the day. She's a very experienced career pilot herself. She's also just a ball of fire. Too bad she's not having any fun. And here she goes. Is that a hint of a smile? You're supposed to be scared. Of course, she had to wave as she went by.
This is weird.
Of course, the main GoPro died, so we couldn't get a reaction on landing, so it's just this angle, unfortunately. We'll do better next time.
This is weird.
Hang in there, girl. It'll all be over soon.
There's no rudder pedals. That's weird.
Nice job, Jenny.
Well, it's just another freaking airplane.
Right.
It's about 152, but I had to remind myself not to have my feet on the rudder pedals when I landed.
Any area was uncomfortable, or was it just easy, or?
Yeah, I don't usually taxi with my hands on the yokes, so I kept taking my hands off, like, oh! Silly habit patterns.
Right.
Muscle memory.
Was it gusty or windy for you up there?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
okay. Nice.
I couldn't hear myself when I transmitted, so oh well. Probably my headset.
How was the landing for you?
Good enough.
Good.
The final pilot of the day is Chris. You saw him fly the Stearman last time around, but can he handle the air coupe? Can Daniel handle himself? And go for launch.
Oh God! Oh God!
I don't like it.
Just gotta say it, but the leather helmet is really appropriate for this airplane. And he's off. So what do you think, Chris? Nice smile, bud, but can you land it? And Chris lands the scare coupe like a champ. Being seasoned professionals, Chris, Jenny, and Nick all handled the airplane well, despite the obvious challenges it presented. It was revealing to see how these three pilots handled the air coupe, given the fact that they all learned to fly in airplanes that had rudder pedals, and they all currently fly airplanes with rudder pedals, airplanes that are far more complex than the air coupe.
I do not like that. I can't like, I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, I want rudder. It was really weird. I don't know what. It is very uncomfortable to be in a turn and not have any rudder.
Right?
That is a very weird spot to be.
Did you reach for the rudder pedals on takeoff at all?
Oh, 100%.
Did you have to stop yourself from hitting the brake?
I had my feet on the floor and purposely did not put, but I was like moving my feet on the floor like, okay.
So, takeaways from our experiment today?
I'm not the only knucklehead that gets uncomfortable in the airplane. It's a lot of fun, and you know, honestly, the best part about this was that it's a super simple airplane that you can quickly go, hey, these are the parameters, go fly the airplane, tell me what you think.
That's it for part 2 of The Scare Coupe. Be sure to check out part 3. Hope you're enjoying the channel. We're always hard at work trying to bring you fun and engaging aviation content. If you like what you see, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you next time.